Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is in your part of the world. Here's Superman, my co-host tonight. I see you got a lot of comments here. Let's see who's in chat. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Gandalf. Hello, Demoose. Hello, Judy. Hello, DJ. I think that's everyone that's chatted so far. Yeah, Joanne, I knew you'd be happy. Didn't have to call them over. As soon as he could tell I was just getting ready to go live, and he just came over and climbed right up in my lap. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Tony. Hello, Bobby. Well, it looks like we're back to a few more days of rain. After having a few dry days, this afternoon it started raining again. And there's rain in the forecast for the next 9 days. Yep, Judy, this is Superman. Yeah, I know what you mean there, DJ. It's always one thing right after another. Welcome back, Gandalf. Yeah, you see what he did? He just rolled right over because he wants to lay on his back. Very sweet cat. Yeah, get to my phone, Superman, okay? There you go, buddy. Okay, I guess that's just everyone saying hello to each other. What you doing, Superman? Well, the cats are all doing good. Tomorrow, Oreo and Dino are going to the vet. Just for a checkup and blood work. And hopefully everything's good with them. And dogs are doing good. And chickens are misbehaving as usual. But I am improving on the egg situation a little bit. And the last 2 weeks, approximately 2 weeks, I've gotten 5 eggs from them. Or 6 eggs. So I got another one today. Yesterday, I actually got 2 eggs. So hopefully they'll start laying in the nest boxes. Because I cannot find where they're laying. But they got to be laying somewhere. Hello, Austin. Hello, Wanda. And I've got 2 guineas now. when I got home from the meetup, it was 2:00 in the morning. So I didn't see anything in the driveway when I pulled in. And Sunday, I didn't go anywhere, so I wasn't down at the end of the driveway. And then Monday, when I left to go to physical therapy, I see there's a pile of guinea feathers at the end of the driveway. So apparently, when I had 3 and then went down to 2, apparently something grabbed one of them down there. Hello, Strong Adventures. Yep, I understand that. If you gotta get up early in the morning, you don't want to be staying up all night. Hello, cruising is fun anytime. Okay, I'm still sub to you. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't got any notification from you or anything, so just wanted to check to make sure I still subbed to you. Hello, Sue. Hello, Velcro Glass. Come back to see me again? I guess I'm Mom and Cat again. Okay, Strong Adventures. That's going to be next year. It's not this November. It'll be November 2026. Yeah, I don't think it's raining here anymore, Bobby. But I know there's rain in the forecast. I'm going to check on the weather here. $70 here. Hello, headed to the creek. Yeah, I've walked over to Hitchcock, but not a huge fan of that. Well, as you see, scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, I'm going to have a meetup next November, November 2026. It'll be the first weekend in November. So fall foliage should be at or near peak. And this state park is up in the mountains. It's the second highest peak in Arkansas. And it's the highest point that you can drive to in the state. Mount Magazine is the highest point, but you have to walk the last 153 feet. And Rich Mountain is the second highest peak, but you can drive right to the top. And the view there is incredible. It was hazy yesterday when I was there, so I didn't do any videoing. I'm going to go back on a clear day and do some videoing. But I think that's really going to be nice there in the fall. And if anyone is interested in going, they start accepting reservations a year in advance. So, and October, November is their busiest time of the year. So it'd be best to make reservations in November as soon as you're able to. And if we can reserve at least 10 camp spots or 10 rooms in the lodge, and maybe a combination of campsites and lodge. I didn't think about that until after I left, so I'm going to have to clarify that. But anyways, then there was a discount available. I do have the name and number of the person that I need to call about that. So I'd like to see what we can do about having a nice meetup there. It's a beautiful place. You've got a campground, lodge, restaurant, and some other attractions all right there together. There's hiking trails for ones that like hiking. The trails are rough. I think they're all medium to difficult. So they're not trails that I can go on. But there'll be more information coming out on that shortly. Hello, Brandon. Okay, Wanda. I hope you can make it. Hello. Is it Jory? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Welcome. Here, I see I'm subbed to you, but notifications weren't on. Now notifications are on. That's why I always like to check when I haven't seen someone in a while. Make sure I'm still subbed and notifications are turned on. That would be nice, Judy. I would love to meet Wanda. Let me see. Well, that gives you almost 17 months, DJ. So hopefully. Yes, the Moose, it's beautiful there. The only thing, the only drawback to it, and we can work around that, is the campsites are close together. But if we can get campsites adjoining, we're all there to hang out for the weekend anyways, so that will work. I wish you could be there, Joanne. I'd love to meet you. I know a lot of people would. Hello, Pankuko. Yes, Judy. There's two things. I was thinking fall because the only meetup that I am aware of that's in the fall of the year is Pinecone Fest, and that's Columbus Day weekend. And the fall colors are going to be beautiful there. Yep, that's right. Strong Adventures. Everything's right there. I ate at the restaurant yesterday. That was very nice. The restaurant is open from 7 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. So, anytime you want something to eat, there is a restaurant right there. And there's also a miniature train that goes around the property. That normally only runs Memorial Day to Labor Day. But if there's enough interest in it, I can ask about that and see if they can do a special run with that. There's miniature golf there. I'm not sure if that's seasonal or if they have that going year round. And there's a steam locomotive that you can tour. There's a lot going on there. So I think we're really going to have a good time there. Hello, Emily. Hello, Ark Wild Man. Okay, Brandon, you have a good night. Yeah, I hope it works out so you can make it, Wanda. Emily, did you see my reply to your comment? When you commented on my meetup video, I replied on there, tell your boss you need that weekend off. What are you saying there, Bubba? You have 1,000 subs now? It takes a good amount to wake me up, Judy. Yeah, I hope things start going more smoothly for you, DJ. No, I don't think so, Ark Wild Man. There's no beach there. In order to have a nude beach, there has to be a beach to start with. Yeah, it sounds like you know quite a bit about the park, Strong's Adventures. Actually, I had not heard of the park until Sunday. I was just doing a little research, and that's when I discovered the park, and I did a lot of research on it since then, and decided on Monday, well, I've got to go see it in person because everything's looking good. All the videos I could find on it and stuff. Actually, Wanda, some of the rooms have a spa tub in them. There's some rooms have a fireplace, and it's a gas fireplace and a spa tub in them. Welcome back, Gandalf. Okay, I thought maybe the mini golf was in with the train because it's right there. I know I did read something about sometimes they do special events during the off season. Yes, that's right, Wanda. Because I looked up what the average temperature is. Because all I got to go on what the last 2 years have been. But the long term average temperature for that week in November is low to mid 60s. Yeah, if we do end up having access to the train, I hope that I can ride in it. Because I'd love that. And all the videos that I saw, there's adults riding in it. But just with my condition, I just hope it's situated right so I can sit in there and be able to get back out of there. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Reverend Joe. No, there's no nude beach there, Emily. Ark Wild Man just messing around. There isn't a beach there. No, you don't have to worry about that, Wanda. Nice, strong adventures. So you know all about the place. Yeah, I hope you're able to, DJ. Yep, some of the rooms do, Emily. In fact, I'll get the brochure out right now. Oh, here it is. Okay, the least expensive room is a standard king or double queen on the north side. That's $125 a night. On the south side, it's $10 more. And that's because you've got a better view on the south side. And then king bed with fireplace and spa tub is $185 a night. Oh, I missed the king size bed with spa tub is $160. And then a suite, a king bedroom and queen sleeper sofa is $190 a night. And there's a cabin, one bedroom with a king bed with a loft, two twin beds. That's $225. And camping is Class D, no hookups and tent sites, $16. Class C, water and tent sites, $21. Class B, 30 amp electric and water is $26. And Class A, which is 50 amp and water, is $33. It looks like there's well, it looks like about a half dozen different hiking trails. And another thing I should mention is the bathrooms are. I didn't go into the bathrooms that are outside, but the ones in the log, they were so clean and they smelt nice, well stocked with paper towels and toilet paper. They were beautiful. There was a gift shop. Yeah, I was gonna do some videoing yesterday, but it ended up being hazy and I didn't know if it looked the best, so I'm gonna go back on a nice clear day. Yep, train ride would be wonderful. No, I don't, Bubba. I don't have a back brace. Nope, not even a pool. There you go, Wanda. Yeah, I'm glad you put if there, Bobby, instead of when. So I don't know if the rain's gonna quit. It's 46 miles from here, Wanda. Hello, Ace. That doesn't surprise me, Strong Adventures. I did see two deer. I can't remember exactly where they were, but it wasn't too awful far from the log. Hello, JMB. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, Wanda. I have looked into, not really looked into it, but just checked the prices on renting a camper. It's not cheap. If you had a camper, you would know how many amps you need for it, Emily. It would say right where the electric plugs into it. Hello, Marketplace Boutique. Okay, I thought so. I get cheated. I was thinking Jody, but I wasn't 100% sure. I see Arlene put Jody, so yep. Welcome, Jody. Yeah, Wanda, I'm not a real big fan of having activities that takes people away. But the trails are there if someone does want to go out for a hike. But when I go to a meetup, I want to just sit around and talk to the people that I'm not going to see again for a year or maybe longer. 2026, Reverend Joe. I just want to have almost a year and a half to plan for it and really want to get the word out there now. So when people's able to make reservations, they accept reservations a year in advance. So first part of November, get your reservations in. I didn't say, I should say, there's 40 campsites between the RV sites and tent sites. There's 40 campsites total, and there's 40 rooms in the lodge. Yes, Strong Adventures. I did see a lot of comments when I was researching on the way to go over camper, and I'll definitely be putting that out there. Because going across, can't think of the route number now. But anyways, that's bad enough in a car. Yep, that's right, Tony. We got a lot of rain coming up. Yeah, I hope I'm able to ride the train. Okay, Gandalf, you have a good night. Not a problem, Bobby. Oh, don't be burning your thumb, Rachel. That hurts. Hello, Lori. Yes, Reverend Joe, that's good advice. I've done that before, and actually, I have made what I thought was going to be a fairly serious burn not so bad. Okay, Lori. Yeah, that's fine. Hi, Domino. You're welcome, Jody. You'll be very popular at the meetup, Wanda. Everyone wants to meet you. Hello, Gary. It's going across the bottom of the screen, Rachel. I've got a meetup that I'm working on for November 6th through the 8th, I believe. Yes, November 6th through the 8th of next year at Queen Wilhelmina State Park in Mina. I put a video out on it yesterday, a short video, just telling a little bit about it. And I'm going to be having more information on it coming up here in the not too distant future. I'm glad you got those kidney stones out, Reverend Joe. It might end eventually, Judy. I'm just not sure when monsoon season's gonna be over with this year. Hello, Susan. Hello, Howie. How dare them expect you to work, Gary? Hello, Barbara. Yeah, I'm putting on that meetup. Yeah, that'd be nice, Wanda. If Emily and Lori could make it. Okay, Gary. Okay, Barbara. I'll be putting out a video once I can get back there on a nice sunny day to do some more videoing. Yep, you can't reserve yet, Tony. Apparently in the lodge you go 13 months in advance. I know they say a year, and the campground is a year. So I actually checked that. Hello, Serena. I'd appreciate if everyone could help me get the word out, and then try to get some numbers on how many people could be wanting a room in the lodge, how many's going to want a campsite, so I can talk with the person I need to talk to about a group discount. And I'm assuming the more campsites, the more rooms that's going to be reserved, the bigger the discount. I'm not sure on that, but that's what I would assume. Hello, LP. Yes, I was reading that earlier on Facebook, Serena. Okay, Howie, you have a good night. Yeah, I shut off my AC about an hour and a half ago because didn't think I'd need it, but it's starting to get warm in here now. Yes, campgrounds are open year round, Wanda, but they shut the water off for December, January, and February. Yeah, I think it is going to be fun, Susan. Yeah, I wish you could go too. The average high temperature for the first part of November is low to mid 60s. So the evening to be a little chilly, but sit around the bonfire with a hoodie on. That'd be perfect. And the day should be pretty nice. Yeah, I hope your burn's not too serious, Rachel. What do you mean by a group area, Barbara? Do you mean is there a certain area that we're all going to make reservations for? Well, it's a pretty compact campground. It's not spread out that far. But I'm hoping that everyone can get right in the same area. Since we're all going to be hanging out together for the weekend, might just well have campsites that are right next to each other. No, I didn't see the chicken joke, Serena. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's funny. Well, Leaf should be near or at peak at that time. That's one reason that I picked that weekend. Yeah, James meetup was nice, Wanda. I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have because I got a text message Saturday morning saying that the power was out. Because I'm signed up to get text messages from the electric company when the power's out and when it's restored. Well, I'm checking the temperature, and it was in the 70s, so no big deal not having AC. And then in the afternoon, temperature started going up. Power's still not on. So I was getting worried about the cats. I couldn't get a hold of anyone at first to check to see how hot it was and if my generator needed to be started. So that's my number one priority is just keeping track of what's going on and trying to get someone here to get my generator started. And I finally was able to get someone here to get my generator started. Then I started feeling a little better after that. But it's just I was so stressed out for most of the day Saturday. Is it the closest one to you, Peter? I'm assuming you're talking about the closest state park to me, Wanda? Yes, it is. It's 46 miles, and that is the closest. Well, actually, they told me yesterday that October and November are their two busiest months. Oh, I bet you are glad you got that fixed, Joanne. Yep, that is a bit chilly, Susan. But it is the middle of winter for you, so. Okay, Gary, you have a good night. Barbara, High Country Homestead is in Australia. You don't need sleep, Emily. Sleep is overrated. Yeah, that's the way it is in New York, too, Wanda. Most of the campgrounds are May to October. Okay, Emily, sounds good. Have a good night. I'm not doing too bad, Judy. Our power was off for almost 12 hours last Saturday, Joanne. No, there's not a lake there, Wanda. I've got to set an alarm for tomorrow morning. Got physical therapy at 10:30. So I want to make sure I get up in time to have my coffee in the morning, have a bagel. And I'd like to have a little extra time. Didn't used to need so much time, but now I'm getting older. I like to be up a couple hours before I have to leave. Just so I can have coffee, bagel, and time to get ready. Hello, Ed. I won some of your barbecue sauce, Ed. Yeah, I gotta do a video on the stickers I got and everything I won at the meetup. There's that pesky fly again. Hey, Fluffy. You gonna come on again, camera? Are you? Come here, Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy said, no way. Come on, Fluffy. Come on over. Come on. Nope, guess we're not gonna see Fluffy tonight. Hello, Steve. I met Steve, Misfit Mania, at the meetup. Well, just make sure the word about the meetup gets out. I want to see about the group discount. So I'd like to have people let me know if they're going to be reserving a campsite or a motel room so I can call about the group discount. Okay, Wanda. That would be nice. Thank you. Yes, Barbara, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Yes, I will set up a Facebook page. Take it easy, Fluffy. You knock my camera over, I'm going to make you go on camera. Okay? Okay, Tony. Hello, Anne. Yeah, it'll be good to get Facebook page set up, and then people will be able to leave messages on there. I'll try to get that done in the next day or two. Yes, I did, Steve. Yeah, I backed right up to the door. So I didn't have to worry about carrying it. Well, I couldn't pick that darn thing up anyways. So they will just slide it down on the ground and then just pick it up enough to get it inside. Hello, Shawnee. Yes, Anne. I'm organizing the meetup. Yeah, I went to get chicken feed today, and I thought I heard thunder. I just getting ready to get out of my car, and I hear this awful noise. I'm thinking, is that thunder? It was a truck with no exhaust. It just started up in the parking lot. I'm sure there is more people, Barbara, but you're the only one that I know of that's from Oregon. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this tonight. I'm getting tired, and I do have to be up kind of early in the morning. Not super early, but hey, Fluffy, stop. But I'll have to get up around. I'm trying to straighten up the camera. Now I'm going to knock it over. I'll probably have to get up about 8 o'clock in the morning. But thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. And go ahead, start letting people know about the meetup. Because I want to, like I said, I got going on this early because I want to get the word out. So I can get the reservations in a year ahead. Just make sure everyone gets the room that they want in the lodge or the campsite that they want. And I think that will be best that way. And there'll be another video coming out at some point, and it's supposed to rain for the next week and a half. So I don't know when I'll get back there to get the video filmed. But I definitely will get that done when I can. Okay, thank you, everyone. Another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. Have a good night.